Hi, this is Siladitya Sir. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with my another video for class 10 of CBSE Board who are going to appear their upcoming examination, board examination. Okay, so I'm not going to waste this valuable time. And one thing, I'm not going to solve this kind of problems only. I'm here to give you the full concept for each and every math so that you can do the other problems which are related with these problems. Okay. So look at the board. The first question, find the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation 3x squared minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equal to 0. So first you have to compare the given equation with ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. This you have to compare this equation with this equation. Okay. So then a equal to 3 and b equal to is there minus 4 root 3 and c equal to here 4. How? Look, the coefficient of x square is a, and look here the coefficient x square is 3. So compare this a with 3, that is a equal to 3. Okay, now compared with plus bx, look the coefficient of x is here plus b, and look the coefficient of x is here minus 4 root 3 because there is sign plus and there is sign minus, so x equal b equal to minus 4 root 3, and the constant term is here c, and then look the constant is 4, so it's c equal to 4. Now you have to find the discriminant of this equation. So what is discriminant? Discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac. Okay, b square minus 4ac. From this equation b is there minus 4 root 3, put the value of b, that is minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into value of a is there 3 and value of c is there 4. Okay, so you have to find the discriminant for this. To find the nature of the roots you have to find the discriminant value. Okay, so discriminant, how we will get the value of discriminant? You have to find the b square minus 4ac. Okay, so b square minus 4ac means with the given equation find the value of b and a and c and put the value, and they will get the discriminant value. Okay, so look, so here 4 minus square, that is positive, 4 square 16 and root 3 whole square, that is 3. So 16 into 3, that is here the value of is there 48, and minus, and here also 48. Look, this is equal to 0. Okay, look, the discriminant, as the discriminant is equal to 0, that means roots are equal roots. Okay, real and equal. So nature of the roots, therefore nature of the roots of the equation is roots are real roots and equal. If you find the discriminant is 0, then the roots are always real and equal. Okay, and one thing I'm going to give you one concept, that b square minus 4ac equal to 0. One thing, b square minus 4ac is equal to less than 0, and another condition is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Okay, so if the b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, that means real and equal. Okay, so roots are real and equal. Okay, it means the roots are not real roots. And if you find that b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, that means distinct and real roots. Okay, read the three condition and remember the three conditions here, and very important for these problems. You have to find the nature of the roots, you have to find the value of discriminant. If the discriminant is 0, the roots are real and equal, and if the roots are less than 0, that means not real roots, and if greater than 0, that means the roots are real but distinct. Okay, now the next question is from the same chapter, quadratic equation. If one root of the given equation is reciprocal of the other roots, then find the value of k. Okay, so first of all, assume that let the two roots look the two roots of the equation is alpha and 1 by alpha, because already given the one root is reciprocal of the other. So if one is alpha, the another will be the reciprocal alpha is 1 by alpha. Okay, so the two roots, that is alpha and 1 by alpha. Okay, so now find the product of the roots. So we know, so therefore the product of the root, that is alpha into 1 by alpha. So alpha into 1 by alpha, that is 3 by k minus 1. Okay, and you want to know how, sir, this the product of the roots become the 3 by k minus 1. Okay, how? Okay, I'm going to give you the concept. Look, if the equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, and this is the quadratic equation, and if as this is quadratic equation, so the roots are 2. Okay, so if the two roots are alpha and beta, and the product of the two roots always is the constant term by the coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x square means the a. Okay, so always remember the formula, the product of the roots is c by a, and now compare this value with here, and look, the constant term is 3 and the coefficient of x square is k minus 1, so that is c by a. Okay, now alpha cancel out, and that is 1 equal to 3 by k minus 1. Now k minus 1 into 1, that is k minus 1 equal to 3, and here k equal to 3 plus 1, that is 4. Okay, so thus we have to problem this kind of problems. Okay, so this is the answer. Now this is the another problem, and this problem is from your statistics portion. Okay, so look, if the difference between the median and mean is 18, find the difference between mode and median. Okay, the short question is, it is a short question, and look, you have to know the relation between mode, median and mean. Okay, so you know already that mode equal to 3 median, 3 into median minus 2 into mean. Okay, look, so now the mode equal to, here we can write the 3 median, we can write that 1 median plus 2 median minus 2 into mean, because the 1 median plus 2 median, that is 3 median. Okay, okay, so now if you just bring back to the left hand side of the equation equal sign this median, and this become minus median, I just bring back this median to the left side of the equal sign, and this become minus median. And here the on the right side, that is 2 into median minus 2 into mean, and we can write this 2 into median minus 2 into mean, that is 2 into median minus 2 into mean. Okay, so now mode minus median. Look, the difference between the median and mean is given. That is median minus mean is 18. So median minus mean, that is 18. Put the value, that is 2 into 18. Okay. So now already we get the difference between mode and median. That is 36. So the difference between mode and median means mode minus median, that is 36. Okay. This is the answer. Okay, now another question. In the adjoining figure, the figure is already drawn over there. In the adjoining figure, xy is parallel to BC, and the measurement of length of AX is 3 centimeter, XB is 1.5 centimeter, and BC is here 6 centimeter. Find the value of AY by YC, AY by YC. Okay. So we already know from Thal's theorem that in a triangle ABC, if in a triangle ABC XY, X is any point on side AB and Y is any point on the side AC, and if you draw a line parallel to BC, that is XY, then we can say that AX by XB equal to AY by YC. Okay, so you write that as XY is parallel to BC, so then AX by XB equal to AY by YC. Okay, look, the value of AX is here 3 centimeter. Put the value of AX, and XB is there 1.5 centimeter. Okay, and okay, so AY by YC. So now AY by YC equal to, that is 2. So this is the answer. Okay, done. And as it is a ratio of AY and YC, you can write that 2 by 1. Okay, so it is the answer. So you have to solve this kind of problem in this process. Okay, and this length of BC is just useless. We no need to use this length of BC. You just apply the formula, the Thal's theorem, that is, if the xy is parallel to BC, then we can easily say that AX by XB equal to AY by YC. From this relation you can find the ratio of AY and YC. Okay. Hello, this is also the important question. Show that 8 root 3 is an irrational number. So this kind of problem, you have to assume that, let us assume 8 root 3 is a rational number. Okay, so you already know what is called rational number. If 8 root 3 is a rational number, we can say that 8 root 3 equal to P by Q, because we know the rational numbers can be expressed as P by Q form. And look, and P and Q are co-prime integers, and Q not equal to 0. And this is the condition of rational number. Okay, so p and q both are co-prime integers, but this denominator, that is q, must not equal to be 0, must not be equal to 0, that is not equal to 0. Okay, so as 8 root 3 equal to p by q, we can say that if we this 8 bring back to the right side of the equal sign, that become root 3 equal to p by 8q. Okay, look, as p by 8q is a rational number, so root 3 is also rational number. Why? Because we already know p by q is a rational number, and also as p by q is a rational number, so therefore we can say that p by 8q also rational number. Okay, and as p by 8q is a rational number, so p by 8q equal to root 3, so root 3 also rational number. But you already know root 3, it's not a rational number, it's an irrational number, but it contradicts that root 3 is an irrational number. Okay, look, here we prove that root 3 is a rational number, but we already know root 3 is an irrational number, so it contradicts this statement that root 3 is an irrational number. So our assumption is wrong, because as root 3 is an irrational number, but here it becomes a rational number, so root 3 is not a rational number. So why it is a rational number? Because our assumption is wrong, so we can say that. So therefore our assumption is wrong, so we can say that say that 8 root 3 is not a rational number, is an irrational number. Okay, so you have to solve these problems in this method. Okay, so you have to prove any irrational, suppose not only 8 root 3, any kind of, if you suppose a root b is a irrational number, you have to show that this problem, and you have to show that you have to assume that 8 root 3 irrational number, and thus you can we get a contradiction, and you can say at the last line that our assumption is wrong, so 8 root 3 is a irrational number. So thus we have to solve this kind of problem. Okay, look, this problem is from your circle chapter. There is a diagram is drawn over there, and find the angle between the tangents of the circle from an external point P. That means this is the circle with center O, and the P is the external point, and the two tangents are drawn, that is PB and PA. Okay, so you have to find the angle between the two tangents. Okay, that means you have to find the value of this angle. Okay, that is the angle between the two tangent. Okay, and one thing also is given, the angle BQA is also given, that is 20 degree. Okay, so how we want to solve this problem? Look, as OB, and you already know one theorem. Look, the OB is the radius and PAB is the tangent at the point B. So you already know the radius and the tangent at the point of contact are always perpendicular. Okay, means at the point B is the radius, at the same point B, PB is the tangent. So always this angle is right angle, and this is the theorem. So as OB and PB are radius and tangent, at the point B, so OB is perpendicular to PP. Okay, similarly, so that is angle OBP, that is 90 degree. Similarly, we can say that look, this OA is the radius and PA is the tangent at the same point A, that is at the point of contact. So here also OA is perpendicular to PA. Similarly, we can say that OA is perpendicular to PA, that is angle OAP equal to 90 degree. Done. And now look, angle BQA equal to 20 degree. Okay, so we can say therefore angle AOB, so angle AOB equal to 2 into angle BQA, that is 2 into 20 degree, that is 40 degree. So sir, how this AOB is twice of BQA? Because you can say that angle AOB and angle BQA are formed by the same arc, AB. Okay, so this also a theorem. Look, this AOB, this angle is subtended by this arc, and angle AQB is also subtended by the same arc AB. So at this kind of situation, always this angle at the center by the AB arc, always the twice of the circular angle AQB formed by the same arc. Okay, you remember, as this angle is formed by the AB arc and also AQB is the angle on the circle also formed by the same arc, this kind of situation, always this center angle always twice of the circular angle. Okay, thus we can find the value of this AOB angle is 40 degree. Okay, so now look, this APBO is a quadrilateral. Okay, because there is 4 sides, so we know the sum of the 4 angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. So we can say that now from quadrilateral APBO, angle OAP plus angle APB plus angle BPBO